Program Director, the representative of the Manzini Regional Administration present, indeed in Lunguluyala Galoba Balonzala, Your Excellency the European Union Ambassador to the Kingdom of Eswatini, Chairperson of the National Disability Advisory Council, Dr. Damombuli, who spoke here earlier. Indeed, Simelane, the Secretary General for UNESCO, was present here. She spoke earlier. Well done for that. And indeed, the representative of the Alliance Française, I think we would have spoken with him earlier. He would have stepped out as we speak. The Botswana President should have been here, but he's not. President of the Deaf Association, Mr. Makhosi, whom I met several years ago when I still worked somewhere else. Members of the National Disability Advisory Council, I can see mine is seated with us at the table, and chairpersons of all organizations of persons with disabilities, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good afternoon. It is an honor for me to join you today on this very important occasion to commemorate International Day of the Deaf. It is a day to celebrate the important milestones that have been achieved in the advancement of rights of persons with disabilities, especially the deaf community in Eswatini, across the SADC region, African Union, and indeed the globe. Special tribute goes to our partners such as the European Union, who have been instrumental in contributing towards the advancement of deaf sports in Eswatini. As you would have seen earlier, the trophy that has gladly been handed over to His Excellency. Your presence here today is a testament of the strong collaboration and partnership in advancing disability rights in Eswatini. For that, we are eternally grateful for your steadfast support towards advancing the cause for disability mainstreaming and inclusion. Your active participation in disability issues has further amplified the voices for inclusiveness and mainstreaming of disability issues in all spheres of life, ensuring that no one is left behind. I am delighted to join hands with all of you in celebrating the International Sign Language Day. The government of the Kingdom of Eswatini recognizes that sign language is the language of the deaf community and the medium of communication for the deaf community to ensure that they are kept abreast of all current events in the communities they live in. Cognizant of this important fact, the office will continue to advocate for the advancement and learning of sign language so that every Liswati is proficient in this language. It is incumbent upon all of us here and the community at large to invest in learning sign language. I humbly urge all parents of deaf students to make an effort to learn sign language. To emphasize this point, the office organized sign language training for parents of deaf students at Matsetsa School for the Deaf. This is in full recognition of the importance of sign language and its significant impact in the lives of deaf children. Today we stand together with unity of purpose to advocate for the recognition of sign language and in celebration of the International Deaf Week. Let us all put our hands on deck to ensure that we encourage every Liswati to learn sign language and help lobbying Parliament towards recognition of Eswatini sign language. Deaf people globally have historically continued to confront situations of discrimination with the use of their national sign language. These situations of discrimination disproportionately affect deaf people. This, unfortunately, results in limiting access of deaf people in real life in real time to important and life-saving information. One very critical area in which the deaf community misses out is education. Deaf children are put at risk of language deprivation due to lack of quality education in their national sign language. This results in high rates of dropouts amongst deaf children, and this has a negative impact in terms of their development and career advancement. There cannot be meaningful development unless certain sectors of society are left behind. Hence, this includes all of us in Zambia for Song. Subscribing to the theme for this year's activity, which says no human rights without sign language rights, it is therefore incumbent upon all of us here today to ensure that these rights are jealously guarded and protected. The government of the Kingdom of Eswatini, in the pursuit of protecting these rights, enacted the Disability Act of 2018, an act to provide for the protection of rights and welfare of persons with disabilities and to provide for incidental matters. This act was enacted by Parliament, and through this act, the National Disability Advisory Council is tasked with ensuring that sign language is fully protected and further advise government on all disability issues and other emerging issues. United, we shall ensure that one day legislation will be promulgated that will officially recognize sign language as one of the official languages in Eswatini. To promote inclusion and mainstreaming of disability issues across all sectors, I am happy to state that during the recent Mahlanya returns, maidens with disabilities participated in this year's event. This is an indication that disability has been mainstreamed even in the cultural activities. This was a bold statement that we are not only talking about mainstreaming, but we walk the talk. Congratulations to all the maidens that participated in the recently ended Mahlanya returns. As I conclude, allow me to pay tribute to the Deaf Association for all the hard work they have put in advancing sign language in the country, amplifying the voices for the deaf community and ensuring that their God-given rights are recognized. Let me also thank our partners, the EU, for the steadfast support to the deaf community. On behalf of the government of the Kingdom of Eswatini and indeed the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister, let me declare the International Sign Language Day and International Deaf Week officially launched. God bless. I thank you for your attention.